Hello and welcome to Value Chain TV News Update. I am S.A. Ufoma with the news. And on the news update, the Nigerian Association of Road Transport Owners, NATO, has directed its members to withdraw their trucks from product loading activities from today. The directive was contained in a letter addressed to the Nigerian Union of Petroleum and Gas Workers, NUPENG, following the association's request for oil marketers to review freight rates. Value Chain TV observed instant panic buying in some parts of Mando in Kaduna. Following the development, NATO is insisting that despite the deregulation of the downstream sector, oil marketers have refused its request to review the freight rates. The ruling All Progressive Congress, APC, has accused governors elected on the platform of the opposition People's Democratic Party, PDP, of idleness in the economic affairs of the nation. APC said this in a statement from its publicity directorate while reacting to calls by the PDP governors asking President Bola Tinubu to throw in towel in the wake of the increasing cost of living in the country. The ruling party challenged the PDP governors to resign their offices for failing in the shared responsibilities of providing succor to Nigerians. According to the ruling party, reckless utterance capable of inflaming passions and social upheaval must be avoided, adding that likening Nigeria to Venezuela, as the PDP governors did in a recent communique, even under the prevailing challenging economic and security context of Nigeria, is unhelpful to Nigerians. The Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, Sarup, has urged Mr. Mele Kyari, Group Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company, NNPC Limited, to account for the whereabouts of the alleged missing $2.04 billion and 164 billion naira oil revenues. Sarup said the allegations are documented in the latest annual report recently published by the Auditor General of the Federation. Sarup urged Mr. Kyari to name and shame those responsible for the disappeared oil money, surcharge them for the full amount involved, and hand them over to the appropriate anti-corruption agencies as provided for under paragraphs 3112, subsection 2 of the Financial Regulations 2009 and recommended by the Auditor General. The Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission, NUPRC, Mr. Gbenga Komolafe, has said that Nigeria was gradually reversing the investment decline in the oil and gas upstream sector. Chatmosis completes the report.
Speaking in Lagos after receiving the Sun Public Service Award 2023 during the newspaper's 21st Anniversary Award dinner, Komolafe said the country recorded capital expenditure worth billions of dollars within the last 2.5 years on the back of the implementation of the Petroleum Industry Act. The NUPRC boss maintained that the restoration of investors' confidence and the creation of certainty and predictability in the sector had been rubbing off on the industry, as active rigs had jumped from 11 in 2011 to 30 currently. Komolafe reiterated that the introduction of the Crude Oil Measurements Regulation, which was the first ever in Nigeria's over 70 decades of oil and gas production, would save the country billions of dollars. For Value Chain TV, Chatmosis reporting.
In keeping with Nigeria's leadership role in the development of local content in Africa, the Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board, NCDMB, has concluded a 2-day local content development experience sharing session with a delegation from Mozambique's national oil company, Empresa Nacional de Hidrocarbonetos, ENH. The engagement was held on the sidelines of the just concluded 8th Sub-Saharan Africa International Petroleum Exhibition and Conference in Lagos. During the knowledge-sharing program, the Mozambican officials sought clarifications on the NCDMB's model of enforcing local content, compliance, monitoring projects, supervising third-party investment, and many other areas. NCDMB's delegation was led by the Executive Secretary, Engineer Felix Omashola Ogbe, while Mozambique's team was led by the chairman of Empresa Nacional de Hidrocarbonetos, Mr. Estevo Rafael Paley. 60 lawmakers and members of the parliamentary group have introduced a bill on the floor of the House of Representatives, setting in motion what could be a transition to a parliamentary system by 2031. The moves by some federal lawmakers to end the current presidential system and revert to the parliamentary system previously in operations in the First Republic have continued to generate debate among Nigerians and experts. The Pan-Yoruba Social, Cultural and Political Organization, Afenifere, has lauded the National Assembly for waking up to the reality of the need to cut governance costs and restructure Nigeria's political system. In its statement issued by the National Publicity Secretary, Jare Ajayi, the umbrella socio-cultural body noted that while the proposed change in the political system from presidential to parliamentary was welcome, the country at this point needs more than just a shift from one system of government to another. Some Nigerians spoke to Value Chain TV regarding this development. The report.
Lawmakers recently are advocating for parliamentary system of government and saying the presidential system of government should be shrouded. Let's hear views of people.
At this time that hard cheap and hard time that we have in this nation, sometimes you walk, if you go by it not in the full, maybe to crash down everything that the politician has a base into themselves and to make everything to come united back again. Nigeria, we are not united now. Everything is going upside down. And we are saying we are democracy. Democracy is for the people, but now it's for the individually, of the people inside the people. But if you come parliamentary, can make this country to unite again.
Presidential system being borrowed from the Americans, it is nothing but, in fact, I don't know how to put it. Oga, it is nothing but we borrowed corruption from the system. Look at what is happening in the National Assembly now. Look at what is happening in the National Assembly now. A senator under parliamentary system of government, compare his salary. Talk about the V6, the cars that they want to use now. They have no atom of care for masses. But during that parliamentary system of government, even Shagari practiced parliamentary system of government. Things were okay. Okay, in fact, within Shagari time, I was taking tea 3 times in a day. Even if we get the parliamentary system of government and the prime minister is not strong, they will still impeach him because he will be afraid. But why the parliamentary system is good, why they will not impeach him easily like that? Because most of them, when they impeach the prime minister, all of them are going. So in a way round, you see parliamentary system is still good.
And that's it on Value Chain TV News Update. I am S.A. Ufoma. Thanks for watching.